Yes, my dear friends, today we will do a small topic, but a very important topic called Equalization Levy. Why is it important? Because there have been some amendments, and the amendments are actually in a way that, what do you say, it will probably change the way we look at things. And also, generally from this topic, like 1 or 2 marks will come, so we cannot leave that. So it is in page 12.1 of our international tax module, that is module number 2, in that page number 12.1. So what used to happen was, what still happens is, I buy some goods from Amazon, I buy some goods from Flipkart, Snapdeal, Walmart, etc. Now the thing is, somebody has to pay the tax. GST, anybody, everybody will pay, the customer will pay. What about income tax? If Amazon is earning money, Amazon will pay income tax anyway, because Amazon has a permanent establishment in India. If, what do you say, Walmart is making money, obviously it is doing through Flipkart. Flipkart has a permanent establishment in India. The government had no problem with these kind of companies, because even though they are associated to foreign companies, they have permanent establishments in India. As long as you pay your taxes, I have absolutely no problem. But where the problem arises was companies like Alibaba. Alibaba is a Chinese company. Alibaba has no presence in India, physical presence in India, but Alibaba has online presence in India. Alibaba does online advertisements. Alibaba is a platform like Amazon where you can buy stuff from Alibaba. And you, what do you say? It is not registered in India. You pay money to a Chinese company. And moreover, let us say that is also not a Chinese company. That is predominantly operations are from China. But let's say they have registered in tax haven like Seychelles, Cayman Island, etc. So China also is not getting the money. We are also not getting the money. What is the problem? Right? I cannot tax these things because they don't have a permanent establishment in India at all. Unfortunately, they don't have. So, but still they are making money. Indians are buying left, right, center from Alibaba. Alibaba is making crores of rupees from India, but they are not paying 1 rupee tax in India. They may not even be paying tax in China because probably they are registered, let's say, in Seychelles, Cayman Island, etc. For Amazon, etc., no problem, guys. They have permanent establishment. What about other than Amazon? That was a big deal. So, what to do? So, there are all the countries which form part of the OECD. What is OECD, guys? We have discussed before also. OECD countries. It is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. It's an international organization with all the countries. OECD countries came and said, bro, now we have to do something about it. So if there is a company abroad and they are not paying we are paying the money to that outside the country, outside India, or anywhere outside your own home country. I need to charge tax. But I can't charge income tax because obviously I cannot bring anything which is not registered in India under the Indian income tax ambit. So what do? I'll do something different. And they all came together and said, in our respective finance acts, let us all agree to start something called as Equalization Levy. Let us levy a tax called Equalization Levy. Let's make it 6% in some cases, 2% in some cases. Let us levy this. Right? So in the digital domain, business is conducted without regard to national boundaries. There are new business models which derive substantial value. substantial value from data collected and transmitted from networks. This breaks the link between income producing activity and a specific location, Alibaba, because of which the following arise: challenges involved in establishing a link between taxable transaction activity and jurisdiction. Difficulty by locating transaction. Equalization levy can be adopted by domestic laws without needing amendment to treaties and to address the challenges of the digital economy. So all of them came together and say, we have our double tax avoidance agreements also. Let's not change everything. Instead, let us create a concept called equalization levy. So it is not proposed as a tax on income. It is outside the Income Tax Act actually. So it is given in section 165, not of the Income Tax Act. It is section 165 of the Finance Act, my dear friends. It is added in chapter number 8 of the Finance Act 2016. Are you understanding, online people? So equalization levy is not at all proposed tax on income. It is imposed outside the Income Tax Act of 1961. Equalization levy means a tax leviable on consideration received or receivable for any specified service or e-commerce supply or services under the provisions of this chapter, chapter 8 of the Finance Act. It is not in the nature of royalty, FTS and all that. Why? Because it is anyway covered under Income Tax Act. This is actually other things like online advertisement and all those things. So, if you see, if you are in India and if you are a resident and you are carrying what? Business and profession, or one, or you are in India but are a non-resident, but you have a permanent establishment in India. You are a resident and you have what? Business and profession in India. Or you're a non-resident and a PE in India. Right? Now you take the help of, let us say, now let me talk about an outside agency somewhere in China. Now China has developed artificial intelligence, and through artificial intelligence they exactly pick up, and through data mining they pick up which, I want to do some online advertisement targeting certain customers in India. So I take the services of this Chinese AI company who are into data mining and online ads. They are definitely a non-resident and they do not have any PE in India. Right? And what services they give? Well, let's say there is a platform. Let's take Alibaba. On Alibaba, I want to, what do you say, speak about certain things. I want to do some online advertisements in Alibaba. So Alibaba provides services of online advertisement. And I am paying a lot of money for the services. What service? On Alibaba platform, I am speaking about my company, or I am hiring them for certain online advertisements, whatever it is, to spread my name in those countries, my company's name, And this company can either be a resident with business or profession or non-resident with a PE in India. And this amount is more than 1 lakh rupees. So they are trying to tell this 1 and 2, they have to deduct equalization levy. Equalization levy at the rate of 6%. Equalization levy at the rate of 6%. This is given in section 165 of the Finance Act. Which Finance Act? 2016. And also means if they are paying money, let's say I am paying 10 lakh rupees. If I am paying 10 lakh rupees, I have to deduct 6%. That is 60,000. And then pay 9 lakh 40,000 rupees to Alibaba. Alibaba will say, Poda, I don't care, this is your expense. I don't care, boss, it is your expense. I am not going to do anything. For me, I need the full money. You deduct and give me 10 lakhs. I want 10 lakhs in my hand. They will not agree for this, guys. Why will they agree? They will not get any credit also for that. Why will they agree? So actually what happens is, this 10 lakh will be deemed to be 94%. Obviously. So I need to see 100% is how much. Correct? So I need to do that. So what is it? 10 lakh divided by 0.94. So it will come to 10 lakh 63,830. In that, obviously, 10 lakh will go to Alibaba and 6%, 63,830 will have to be paid to the government of India. This is the concept of equalization levy. Understood, guys? So this is only for what? Online advertisement. And now for this China, Alibaba, will that be taxable? Will they also take it into their account as tax, this 10 lakh rupees income? No, because they don't have a PE in India. Why is there tax for them? In India, will they have to pay tax in India? No. So for China, there is an exemption under section 1050. The Alibaba company need not pay any taxes in India. Once the equalization levy is done, that amount will not be taken into account. So take a picture or copy down, whatever. Did you understand, online people? Yes or no? Concept of equalization levy. Now you see, guys, you'll understand. Check. Equalization levy shall be charged at 6% of the amount of consideration for any specified service received or receivable by any non-resident from. Receivable by a non-resident from what? Person resident in India and carrying on business or profession, or a non-resident having a P in India. That same chart. Non-applicability. Equalization levy shall not be charged where P is already there in India, is not for carrying out business or profession. So if you are not carrying out business or profession, equalization levy will not come. Like if I, in my personal capacity, order something from Alibaba, what is there? Nothing. There is no equalization. Why will I pay equalization levy? Correct. So who will pay equalization levy? Shall be charged. It's more like TDS here, equalization levy. So if I'm an individual buying something, I don't have profit of business or profession, then why will I charge equalization levy? The aggregate amount of consideration for specified service received or receivable in a previous year does not exceed 1 lakh. I told you it's less than 1 lakh, it will not come. The non-resident providing the specified service has a PE in India and the specified service is connected with such PE. So obviously if you have a PE in India, guys, this section will not come. Now just follow the chart, that is good enough. Now it says specified service. See there, it says specified service. It's only for these services, nothing else. What is specified service? There, first one, online advertisement. I put up an online advertisement there in Alibaba. Or provision of digital advertisement space or any other facility or service for the purpose of online advertisement. So either I hire them for online advertisement or they give me a space for me to advertise my products on their website. If I have some business or profession, I want to put my stuff there, my products there, advertise it. Yes. Yes, you deduct 6%. Nobody will agree for deduction. They'll say, you pay me full 10 lakhs, you add up, gross up. Grossing up is called. Then remember 40A1B of the Income Tax Act. Any consideration paid or payable to a non-resident for a specified service on which equalization levy is deductible, such levy has not been deducted on or after the deduction has been, or after deduction it has not been paid before the due date, shall be disallowed. So I guess 40A1B was for 40A1A, 40A1, 2A and all is there. 40A1 is also there. That is for normal royalty, technical service and other things. But this one, 40A1B, is for equalization levy. Any consideration paid or payable to a non-resident for a specified service on which equalization levy is deductible and such levy has not been deducted or after deduction has not been paid before the due date under 139(1) shall be what? Disallowed. While computing the income under the head profits and gains from business or profession in the previous year. Where the equalization levy has been deducted in any subsequent year or has been deducted during the previous year but paid after the due date, such sum shall be allowed. Very simple, guys. So in this example only, I have to do this and pay this to the government before the due date of filing the return. Let's say 31st October 25 is my due date. If I pay it on time and file, I will get the credit. Otherwise, I will get the allowance. Otherwise, disallowed. This expense and full will be disallowed. If I want this expense to be allowed, I need to pay this. Simple. So let's say by 31st October I don't pay. I pay later. Then whenever I pay, it will be allowed. Same whatever we saw. Remember, only salary to non-resident is 100% disallowed if there is delay even by 1 day. Other things, as and when you pay, you will get the allowance. Are you with me, online people? You see, guys, now amendment important. In section 163 for subsection 3, following subsection shall be substituted and shall be deemed to have been substituted with effect from first day of August. It shall apply to consideration received or receivable for specified services provided on or after the commencement of this chapter, and e-commerce supply of services made or provided or facilitated on or after the first day of April 2020 but before the first day of August 2024. Guys, there was one more equalization levy. This one, whatever we are doing now, specified services. This was category 1. Then they also wanted to have certain equalization levy for category 2. This one, 165A. E-commerce supply or services. E-commerce supply or services. This was introduced by Finance Act 2020. Now that e-commerce supply or services, if you see e-commerce supply or services has been omitted, means abolished from 1st August 2024. So in our exam, again a problem till 31st July, one thing, from 1st August, different thing. So all e-commerce supply or services till 31st July, still equalization levy will come. On or after, you see, e-commerce supply made or provided, facilitated after 1st day of April, but before 1st day of August 2024. This equalization levy 165A came in 2020, category 2. Category 1, this one came in 2016. Are you able to understand? What has been deleted in the Finance Act 2024? Category 2. So any e-commerce supply or services, this is what? Buying and selling on Alibaba. I am having business or profession, I buy or sell on Alibaba. Goods worth, whatever amount. I had to pay equalization levy. Guys, who the hell will track this? Who will track? I am a business, I am buying from Alibaba. Government will sit and track this. It is easy to write but difficult to implement. Hence they deleted it. Rightly so. I cannot sit and track. I have other things to do. So, category 2 equalization levy, which was launched in 2020, has been deleted from 1st August 2024. Everybody with me, yes or no? Category 2 equalization levy, which came in 2020, abolished from 1st August 2024. Finance Act 2024. So in our exam, kindly keep your eyes open. All the buying and selling, etc., e-commerce transactions which happen before 1st August, equalization levy will come. That equalization levy under category 2 is 2%. Category 1 is 6%. Guys, this is still remaining. This is very much there still operative. Category 2, which is 165A, this has been abolished. That is the important part here. Generally, equalization levy 2 marks will come. This time they'll play around with the exam, with the abolishing and all those things. Full equalization levy is not deleted. Category 2 is deleted. That's all. See, category 1 is very easy, guys. I'm doing my online advertisement. I'm taking online advertisement. I'm putting my company advertisement in the foreign thing. Then it's easy. But if I'm buying and selling from multiple people, where will I sit and track? Government. And inserted thinking that, okay, let's do 2% will take there. How? Where? Not possible, guys. Right? Yes. Anyway, so every person being a resident and carrying on business or profession or non-resident having permanent shall deduct equalization levy. I'm still doing the category 1 from the amount paid or payable to non-resident in respect of a specified service if the aggregate amount of consideration exceeds 1 lakh. An equalization levy so conducted during a month shall be paid to the credit of the CG by 7th of the next month. Seventh of the next month. Failure to deduct equalization levy. SSE who fails to deduct the levy shall be liable to pay such levy to the credit of the central government and to pay a penalty equivalent to the amount of levy. Deadly. Simple interest. Failure to deduct only. Not failure to pay. If I fail to deduct, first of all, I should pay penalty, which is equal to the levy, and interest 1% for late deposit. Deadly. So I am supposed to deduct by 10th October. Assume I don't deduct only. So from 11th October, I am liable to pay a penalty equivalent to the levy. Levy is 50,000. How much penalty I have to pay? 50,000. Anyway, I have to pay plus 50,000. Then, let's say I deposit only on 31st December. October to November, November to December. 10th October to 10th November, 10th November to 10 December, then 10 December to 31st December. Part of the month also covered. 3 months interest I have to pay. 3 months interest I have to pay, guys. 1% for late payment. This is for failure to deduct. Then what about failure to pay? Then the failure to pay we saw 1% for every month for late deposit. Then 1000 per day, guys. 1000 per day penalty. This is failure to pay. You have deducted but not paid. If you have not deducted, full equalization levy amount will be levied as penalty. But if you have deducted but not paid, 1000 rupees per day. And its penalty will not exceed the amount of equalization levy. So 10th October, that same example, I have 50k I have deducted. But I have paid to the government only on 31st December. Obviously, 1% interest will come for 3 months. Apart from that, from 11th October only, 1000 rupees per day. Because guys, the difference here is almost some 70 days. So will it be 70,000? No, it will be what? It will not exceed the amount of equalization levy. All these questions can come for 2 marks. See, Ghetto Incorporated, marketing and PR agency, US based, is providing online advertisement services for Urban Ladder, which is a company manufactured, does manufacture and sale of furniture in India. Consideration paid is 10 lakh. Is it more than 1 lakh? Yes. Ghetto has no PE in India. Ghetto is giving service to Urban Ladder. So 10 lakh minus 6%. 9.4 lakhs will go. 60,000 will be equalization levy. Non-deduction of equalization levy would allow attract disallowance first of all. And as a PE in India, if the Ghetto Incorporated has PE in India and service is connected to PE, then no equalization levy. Now this part is deleted. But you still have to do. 1st April 2020 till 31st July 2024. They'll give you the dates and play around in the exam. Provisions of 165A shall not apply to any consideration received or receivable by an e-commerce operator from e-commerce supply or services made or provided on or after 1st August. It will not come. An e-commerce operator is a non-resident who owns, operates or manages digital or electronic facility or platform for online sale. Amazon USA. Example. Rate of equalization levy 2%. Non-resident e-commerce operator to pay equalization levy to central government. E-commerce operator. So, if you are in India, Mr. PJ, who is a resident, he is buying goods, he is paying money, bought goods from e-commerce website, your Alibaba, and paid money. 3 lakhs I paid. Then what will come? Your Alibaba has to pay equalization levy 2%. This one is like TDS. Indian fellow has to deduct. Here, e-commerce operator has to pay. Now you know why they deleted it. Where will I go in search, guys? Asking him to pay. Like, what nonsense is this? Right? Stupid provision, it was gone. This I'll quickly go through because it's deleted, but it may come till 31st July. The non-resident e-commerce operator should not have a PE in India through which sale. So it will not apply to Amazon. Amazon is actually not an example because they have a PE in India. Here the non-resident should not have a PE in India. The best example will be Alibaba. Service should not be covered under 165. Means what? It cannot be online advertisement. Total sales or turnover or gross sales of the non-resident e-commerce on which equalization is chargeable should be 2 crore or more, guys. E-commerce operators turnover must be more than 2 crore, which means it's a big e-commerce operator. The equalization levy shall be levied on the amount of consideration received or receivable by a non-resident e-commerce operator from e-commerce supply of goods and services provided to whom? It could be a person resident in India. It could be a person who buys such goods or services using internet protocol address in India. You may be a resident or non-resident. You may be a foreigner who has come to watch Mahakumbh 2025 and you bought some goods from Alibaba. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. First of all, if a resident in India buys, equalization levy will come. But if a foreigner comes to India, let's say Drew Binsky is a vlogger. Drew Binsky came to India and ordered from Alibaba. But he used the IP address of India. Equalization levy will come. But my example of Mahakumbh will not be applicable because after 1st August 2024, no equalization levy. A non-resident from sale of advertisement which targets a customer resident in India or a person who accesses the advertisement internet protocol in India. So here they are doing sale of advertisement. So foreign companies providing you advertisement services. A non-resident from sale of data collected. I am buying from data from WhatsApp. Everything is based on data, guys. You would have seen. I type something with my friend saying tomato, or I'll say something related to let's go abroad. Then let's go to Thailand, I will text. See means when I open Instagram, first thing they'll say Thailand tour packages. Data is everything. So there are many such companies abroad who are selling data like this. So if I buy data from them, that is also equalization levy at the 2%. But where will I sit and track? They have to pay 2%. Why the hell will they pay? Are you understanding, online people? So a person who is resident in India, yes, or a person who uses internal protocol in India, whatever, if the non-resident is selling data to such Indians, to such people, either resident or otherwise, then this will come. All this will be there till which date? 31st July. Consideration received from e-commerce supply shall be include consideration from sale of goods or provision of services, irrespective of whether the goods or services are owned or provided or facilitated by the e-commerce operator, but shall not include consideration for sale of goods by a person resident in India or by a PE of a non-resident in India. That we know. It should obviously be an outsider. But if consideration for sale of goods for person resident, if an Indian fellow only will sell to an Indian, why will equalization levy come? Or if a non-resident but has a P in India, for example, Amazon, then it will not come. Not part of, see, for example, Amazon USA, let me change this to Alibaba, that makes more sense. Amazon has a PE in India. Alibaba, who's an e-commerce operator, is selling goods 10 crore consideration to ABC Limited resident in India. E-commerce operator, 5 crore own goods they have, 3 crore is sold by others, and 2 crore is sold by resident in India or PE of non-resident in India. That is, 2 crore in this is sold by, let's say, Tata Chroma. Chroma also can they list on Alibaba? Yes, why not? So Chroma is listing on Alibaba and you are buying a Chroma product from Alibaba website. Possible? This will not be forming part of any consideration because ultimately it is being paid by who is receiving the money? Chroma. Chroma has listed goods in Alibaba website and an Indian only is buying it from there because he saw that there only it is cheaper than buying it from India. Ultimately, who is getting the money? Chroma. Chroma will pay Indian income tax anyway. So why will I charge equalization levy? So here, Alibaba has selling their own goods. They have their own goods, their own products. Like for example, Amazon own company is called Cloudtail. And they have their own products, no? Amazon Fire Stick. You would have seen Amazon Basics. It's an Amazon product. Amazon Basics t-shirt, Amazon Basics bag, Amazon Basics, so many things. It's all Amazon own product sold by Cloudtail India. So their own products you will take. Amazon is not an example for this because Amazon has a PE in India. Let's say Alibaba has their own stuff. And 3 crore sold by others. So totally equalization levy of 2% will be on 8 CR guys. This 2 crore of Tata Chroma should not be taken. Online people, yes or no, are you getting it? Since it has been amended, it is important. This will never come later, guys. The second part will never come later. Last time only in our examination. We'll just finish this topic today. That's all. Nothing else. Easy. Not a big topic, but still. Online sale of goods and products shall include the following: acceptance of offer for sale, placing the order, purchase order, supply, everything. All this is covered. That's fine. Collection and recovery. Yes, the non-resident e-commerce operator. So first of all, this 2020 ka thing, what all does it cover? The gist of the story. You should be a non-resident. Second, e-commerce operator. Third one, no P in India. sales must be more than 2 CR. You are selling goods or services to person resident in India. Or even a non-resident having PE in India. Or any person, no problem. Drubinsky also, any person using internet protocol in India. Internet protocol in India. This is what it is. Right? Check it out. Yes. Got it? Moving on. 166A. Collection and recovery of equalization levy on e-commerce supply of services. E-commerce supply of services. The non-resident e-commerce operator will deposit equalization levy for each quarter under section 165A by the due dates mentioned above. What all due dates? 30th June for quarter ending 30th June, 7th July should pay. 30th September, 7th October, 31st December, 7th January, 31st March, 31st March. See? Not 7th April and all. Penalty for failure to deduct. We've seen already. Same 1%, no change. Same thing. And as I told you, for you, is it exempt from tax? Yes. As in from, what do you say? In this example, for Alibaba, they are getting this 10 lakh. That 10 lakh rupees, is it exempt in India for them? Yes. It's obviously ideally true, but still to give a clarification, they have given. Any income arising from any specified service provided on or after the date in 2016 comes into force or on or after 1st April for Alibaba will be exempt. It is understood. It is exempt. Then you should furnish a statement. Every SSE e-commerce operator in the prescribed time should furnish a statement. All this you can go through, guys. Not ask all this thing, and that this will be processed. Intimation will be sent within 1 year from the end of the financial year in which the statement is given. Then you can do a rectification of mistake also within 4 years. Within 1 year, not 4 years. Rectification of mistake. First intimation within 1 year from the end of the financial year in which the intimation sought to be amended was issued. In 154 it was 4 years. Here it is 1 year. That is one thing. 154 and 169 difference here is it's 1 year from the end of the financial year in which the intimation sought to be amended was issued. Rectify the mistake. And the statement I have to furnish, right? The statement. That statement if I don't furnish, 100 rupees per day. I can prefer an appeal and all those things. Appeal to ITAT. If I make any false statement, guys, imprisonment for a term which may extend to 3 years and with fine. And with fine. Imprisonment and fine. Deadly. It is non-cognizable. Means what? Police cannot arrest without a warrant. Police cannot arrest without a warrant. Means less serious. Guys, if a person has murdered somebody, will you ask for a warrant to arrest him? No. Before he escapes, I will arrest that fellow. This is a less serious offense. That's why I need a warrant to arrest. Arrest is a big thing. I need a warrant. See this amendment again. Chapter 8 of the Finance Act relating to Equalization Levy was amended by Finance Act to provide for imposition of Equalization Levy of 2%. An e-commerce operator means a non-resident who owns, operates, all that we have seen. As the scope of 2% of was ambiguous and was leading to compliance burden, proposed that this equalization levy at the rate of 2% shall not be applicable to any consideration on or after 1st day of August. Any service was liable to equalization levy was exempt earlier. Now it's also exempt till 1st August. That's it. So if you see the problems in equalization levy, these are all concept capsules, but yeah, this one. XYZ Limited, non-resident entity based in Singapore, owns and operates electronic facility through which it affects online sale of goods manufactured by it. Following are the receipts from 1/4/24 to 31/7/24. See, 31/7/24. Like these questions will come. Important. Receipts from sale of goods to persons resident in India, 158 lakhs. Receipts from sale of goods to persons not resident in India but resident in other parts of Southeast Asia, 99 lakhs. Out of the said sum, 57 lakhs relates to receipts from persons using internet protocol address. See, so they are saying in 99 lakhs, 57 lakhs belongs to somebody who has used IP address in India. Discuss if XYZ has no permanent establishment in India or if it has permanent establishment in India. Second part, very simple guys. Equalization levy would not be attracted if it has a PE. But if it doesn't have a PE, then yes. Receipts from goods, 158 lakhs. That's given. And in 99, I will not take 99, I will take 57. Total receipts, 215 lakhs. Since total receipts which are chargeable to equalization levy should exceed how much? 2 CR. Equalization levy at 2% shall get attracted on the above sum. Should amount to 4.323 lakhs. If the receipts in B were only 40 lakhs, then equalization levy will not be attracted as the gross receipts will be 198 lakhs. So basically you should take into account what? 2 crores. That is also important. 2 crores. Correct. 2 CR. Important question. Can come in the exam. Me Limited is an Indian company involved in manufacturing and trading in cotton garments under the brand name Dream. In order to expand and export, it launched a massive publicity campaign overseas market. Online advertisement. Hired Glow Incorporated, which has no permanent establishment in India, and paid 10 lakh rupees for its services. This is 165 in 2016 law. 6%. Payment of 10 lakhs will be subject to equalization levy. 6%. 60,000. Ms. Raghuram Company, Messrs. Raghuram Company Limited, Mumbai, entered in the following agreements with various non-resident entities during the previous year 24-25. Paid 4 lakh to Mrs. Neil Incorporated, a company based in USA, for online advertisement of its products. Does not have a PE in India. So guys, definitely chargeable to equalization levy 6%. Because I used it as online advertisement. Paid 50,000 to Mr. David, a non-resident individual, against providing digital space for online advertisement of its product. Same. But guys, they only paid 50,000, not 1 lakh. So second one. Not chargeable as the amount is not exceeding 1 lakh. Will 165A come? No, because it is not applicable as Messrs. Raghuram is a Indian company. I told you in 165A, the company providing the service should pay. It's like TCS, they should collect. Paid 1,55,000 to Messrs. Locks Limited, providing a platform for sale of its used furniture items. It's a company based in New Zealand and does not have a P. Again, 1,55,000. This is platform for sale of its furniture based in New Zealand. Since the said payment was providing for a platform for the sale. Is it online advertisement? No. It is not online advertisement. Hence, it is not chargeable. It is not for the purpose of business or profession. It's not business or profession. I'm just using it as a platform to sell my used goods. That's all. It's not my business. What did we discuss here? Very simple. Resident having business or profession, most important. Raghu Limited made a payment of 3 lakh on 36/24 towards procuring online advertisement space to a foreign company which had no place of business in India. Company remitted the equalization levy on 23/3/25. Calculate the interest and penalty. Interest for failure to remit equalization levy. Yes, you should credit it on 30th June means you should credit it on 7th July. If you don't do it, 1% per month or part of the month. They did it only on 23/3/25. July to August, August to September, September to October, October to November, November to December, December to January, January to February, February to March, March 7th, then March 7th to March 23rd. 9 months interest will come. 9 months interest. First of all, you should go 6% you should pay. That is 18,000. If you don't pay on that, 9 months interest. 18,000 into 9 months into 1% will come. Failure to remit equalization levy after paying, you will get 1,000 rupees per day penalty. But it should be limited only to 18,000. So here it was 268 days delay. 1,000 rupees, 2,68,000 were limited to only 18,000. Agile USA is a non-resident e-commerce operator who sells goods and provides services internationally. The following information is provided to you in respect of sales of goods made by Agile USA for the period 1/4/24 to 31/7/24. Sale of garments and slippers to person resident in India 150 lakhs. Sale of software to persons resident in India. Guys, software and all is not covered, we saw. Sale of electronic items in UAE. We'll see one by one. First of all, sale of garments and slippers 150 lakhs. Sale of software to persons. Guys, royalty fee technical service is different. I'm selling a software here to person resident in India. So that will come. It is assumed that Agile does not have a PE in India. So that 10 lakhs will come. Sale of electronic items in UAE to non-resident, but sales are booked using internal protocol address in India, 70 lakhs. Yes, that will come. Amount received. Sale of laptops in Netherlands, but Indian IP address was not used. Then why will it come? That fellow sold from somewhere to Netherlands. Why will equalization levy come to India? Faces Canada, cosmetic giant, runs advertisement on website of Agile for clicks made in India, for clicks made outside India, but using IP address in India. So 15 and 17 will come, guys, because clicks made in India. One more is clicks made outside, using internet protocol in India. Other one is other clicks. So 65 lakhs will not come. Mind you, this one software, it is not royalty or fee for technical service. That's why I will take it. Otherwise, I should not have taken it. Agile has huge database of customers. Gigatech USA approves Agile for provision of data. Agile USA provides data to Gigatech. Deadly. So one USA company is entering into one more US company, but they are buying data with respect to persons residing in India. Yes, they have to pay. One company is using other company services, but that regarding what data relating to persons residing in India, it will come. Internet protocol in India, this will come. 14 and 19 will come. 23 will not come. Again, good question. Equalization levy, 2%. Did you understand, guys? That's about equalization levy. Very, very important. 2 marks may come in the examination.